Uh, Yo, what is up? Welcome back to Racing with Portals Glitchless. Today we have luluzephyr versus Lathil. I'm Kosan. I'm here in the booth with.
Real creative. What's up, gamers? This is gonna be a sick match right here. There's a little bit of timer delay between the two runners, but that's completely okay. It's the game time that matters after all.
Yep, true. How are we feeling going into this? Huh?
I think I'm not actually able to see what Lulu's PB is. So
We
I don't
took
know how evenly these people
the
are matched.
matches, the personal best channel here. We see luluzephyr has a 1756,
Right.
and Lathil has an 1804. So it's gonna be a
That is
very
a very
close
even
match
match.
here.
That's
Yeah,
really cool to see.
this
So
is.
already I'm surprised because I'm pretty sure Lulu did keep throw in OO, although I'm not entirely sure of that. So that's like already a huge time save early on. Um,
Maybe you're a little CM brain, but it's not a huge time save. There's a one
well,
second.
well, yeah, but in a match that could be this close, I think there's definitely some merit to doing something like that. Anyway, we'll be seeing some pretty normal stuff in the first few chambers, and we're gonna be seeing
Yeah.
some waiting here. We're gonna be seeing some door strats that blesses your run.
Yeah, Lathil gets their run blessed.
Yep. Lulu is not able to get the run blast. That's
Oh, there it is.
last
There it
second
is.
gets the run
Last
blast.
second.
That yep.
Rest in peace to all the inbound players who will be skipping this cutscene and no longer being able to have blessed runs.
Lulu going for pre-fizzle and not hitting it, and Lathil,
Lathil getting a very
uh,
nice pre-fizzle here.
yeah, Lathil doing the slower pre-fizzle, but actually hitting it.
Yep.
So I think as of right now, these runners are pretty close together time-wise, um, like game time-wise, going into 03, and we'll be seeing some pretty standard stuff, nothing
Very,
special.
well, Thurs here going to 04 now. Ooh.
Do you think we're going to be seeing them jump into the pit, or do you think they're going to do
I think
the
we're going to see
grab?
a double jump into the pit here,
You
actually.
think so? I'm thinking one of them is going to do the cube grab thing.
I think I actually spectated both of their matches. Oh,
Well,
never mind.
Lulu's going for it, and that was not.
Lulu
Oh, I'm.
ends up
I'm.
jumping into the pit. They both technically were in the pit.
That is true. That is true. Yeah, Lulu right there having a classic example why I stopped doing that, which is and I definitely see a lot of people doing it. It's
Yeah,
I find it weird that it's recommended, or at least
I
it
do.
was for a very long time.
I do. I'm a big fan of jumping into the pit,
Yeah, same.
especially if you can get those double strafe pops and you can get a lot of speed and get in there before the cubes even dropped.
Yeah. Both of these runners getting a pretty clean 05. Lathil struggling a little bit with the second cube, but overall they're pretty good. No complaints.
I'm gonna see some 06s here. Lathil going for the overhead. Gonna hit it. Luluzephyr also hitting their 06. Moving to 07. All right, let's see what kind of 07s we're gonna see here. We're gonna see standard 07 from one. We're gonna see fancy 07 from Lathil. Let's see how it goes for Lathil. Ooh, both runners have to take a quick load here. Luluzephyr is gonna hit the standard 07. Now Lathil gonna be going for the edible 07. They're gonna hit it. So it's gonna take a couple tries from each of them, but they're both gonna make it through here. Now we're gonna go to 08. We're gonna see how 08 goes for these runners. So 08 is a good way to take a nice hit to your time save at the start of a run, especially if you aren't ready for it. Let's see Lulu hitting this gap jump here. Go for the block jump. See Lathil missing the gap jump. Ooh, both players taking a little bit of a struggle here in 08. Lathil jumps the gap. Oh, we're gonna see a really bad save from Lulu. Gonna have to load a quick 01 here. But both players are going to make it in. So these players are still very, very close, even though they are, you know, they're both making equal mistakes, so it's going to be a very close round to the end. Let's actually get a time check here as we go to the next map. We'll see a 48 or 49 and a 56 from Lulu. So it's about a 6 or 8 second difference between the runners right now. And then it's down to who's making more mistakes and who's getting better tricks off. We're gonna see both runners going into 10 now. Let's see how 10 goes. 6:16 for Lathil. That's gonna be a 26 for luluzephyr. That's gonna be 10 seconds there. Lathil getting a nice pop up there, going right over to portal. That is what the new wave runners are doing. Let's see this 10. Lathil gets a nice fling. Let's see Lulu going for a little bit more of an advanced fling. It's going to work out. So we're going to see a nice advanced fling here. Or a more advanced fling, I guess. As they both head into 11. Very clean 10 from both of them. No mistakes there. But 11, this is where run really starts to pick up. We're going to see lots of stat variation. We're going to see lots, maybe some mistakes there. This map is brutal for runners of all skill level. We're going to see Lathil hitting it cleanly. Lulu follows closely behind. And see how 12 treats them. We see cube sides here. Will these cube sides be nice for our players? That is the question. Lathil not going out into the chamber. Gonna get a quick fling. It's the fling, first try. That's good to see. We're gonna activate the rest of the map and we're gonna see a nice low fling here, maybe. But we're gonna have to reload for it. Lulu gets the backup. Good to see runners still getting backups here. Lathil going for the cube throw. Let's see it. That doesn't. Oh, that works. I would not have predicted it. If you showed me the setup for that throw, I would not have predicted it works, but it works. And Lulu is just gonna place it on the cube. Now, if Lathil missed that throw and had to jump down, that would have saved Lulu some time, but unfortunately Lathil has nailed the throw. So it's still gonna be a little bit of a gap. Ooh, 13's been causing problems for a lot of runners in this race recently. It doesn't seem like the chamber that should cause very many problems. It just has been knocking people's doors down. But Lulu managed to nail it first try. So we at least got that going for him. Lathil going for this fling here. Gonna see the fling in 14. Well, let's see what Lulu does for 14. 14 is again another controversial chamber. We got the Reportal gang versus the Fling gang. We're gonna see double Fling gang today. It's gonna go cleanly for both runners. Now 15. 15 is where it really will pick up here. I said it would pick up in 12, but it really picks up in 15, where 15 is just a beautiful map. We're gonna see beautiful strats here. All in all, the whole map is the great map to watch. It's gonna be great to see how these runners take it on. Lathil going for getting the first pretty easily. Let's see Lulu going for first now. The first is gonna come in. Now we're gonna see a nice fling to the end from Lathil. Lulu flings over the wall. The wall fling is good. Let's see the peaks here, and then we're gonna see the ending fling from Lulu. That was very clean 15 from both sides. Now we're gonna go into 16 here. For 16, we could see some strange stuff here. Lathil's a little bit of an older runner. Might end up doing the peaks instead of Spider-Man. Not quite sure. Nope, we're going to see Spider-Man. Never mind. I believe there is a runner from some point in the race. I believe it was actually Sphinx that decided to do peaks. And that actually did detriment just a little bit, but it still worked out. They won the match, I believe. So let's see the Spider-Man go. Lathil is taking off. Getting these good Spider-Man. Staying it a little bit slow, not trying to rush. Ooh. Achilles turrets. Just a little bit of a misstep at the end, but that's fine. But Lulu manages to nail the Spider-Man out without any issues. And Lathil dies to a turret through a portal. But then manages to take a nice peek to finish it out. We're going to check the time as we go on to the next map. There's a lot of catching up here that Lulu can do. 27, 23. Lulu really did catch up huge from that 16. That's only 4 seconds that Lulu has to save now. It was very doable. Lula now walking down 17. Let's see what 17 stats would see. We're probably going to see some camera stacks on both sides, as Chileno Fling is yet to really make it into the big time runs. Well, we are actually going to see a little bit of a Chileno from Lathil. We are going to see a nice cube stack here from Lulu. But let's just see. Now, Chileno Fling is faster, but if the cube stack comes out more efficiently, it looks like Lathil is just going to hit that first try. Maybe no issues. That was the main concern here when Lulu just decided to do this cube stack, is if the cube stack just happens to end up being faster than Lathil's Chileno Fling, we would have seen a huge bonus here, a huge mega bonus, if you would. But unfortunately, Lathil was just able to hit it first try. And as such, it's going to cause a little bit of time loss. It was indeed a very close match. We're going to see a 39 going to Lathil to 18. And we're going to see a 12:04, probably something around that for Lulu. Which is really unfortunate. Oh, it's 11:58, I mean. There's going to be a little bit of catching up Lulu has to do. It was only 4 seconds at the start of the map, though, so anything can happen. See, ending at 18 from Lathil. Let's see how these reportals go. It looks like we're not going to see any reportals. Maybe an impossible strafe here. Nope, we're just going to see a normal ending from Lathil. It's good. We don't want to really risk things too much. We'll see one reportal at the end to save a little bit of time. We don't want to risk too much when we're doing these tournaments here. Let me see Lulu now getting the camera on the door. Now going to go through the ending here. I see again a normal 18 ending here. Don't want to make any mistakes. They'll cause too much time loss. Now we're going to see 19 from Lathil. Let's see what we're going to see here. We're going to see a new strat, or we're going to see the peaks. Not quite sure yet. It looks like we're going to see some peaks. Again, modern day runners, or modern day, more recent modern trend is to do Spider-Man here. Oh, but it looks like Lathil fell out of the peak portal. And that's why people do Spider-Man here. That means a lot of time that Lulu can use to catch up here. Depending on what they do. Like Lathil's getting to the end now. We're going to see a flame from Lulu. Don't want to risk that. Very nice. Lathil's going to be entering the tube. Lulu now passing the fan. See, it looks like big time save coming up from Lulu here. That's Lathil. Unfortunate mistake at the start. A little bit of portal issues there for Lulu entering into 09 now. There's a couple things here, like shooting more portals instead of walking everywhere, but let's see how we end this. 19 is 14:01 from Lathil. Let's see something similar here from Lulu. Let's see a 24. So it's 23 seconds that they have to make up in the very end here. That is going to be hard, but it's not going to be impossible, depending on what we see in this ending. Let's see, ending at EOO now for Lathil. Zephyr just going to fling over. Now we see Lathil in EO1 now. See how the Slippy Skippy goes for Lathil. Luluzephyr enters EO1. Let's see here. Gonna go good for Lathil, looks like. Are gonna have to go back. This has to load a save there. You don't want to load that save. When you make that mistake, you just walk back and shoot the portal. It's a very simple, very easy mistake to fix. But you don't have to reload. You definitely don't have to spend all this time. That is an unfortunate mistake. Runners do need to know their backups, unfortunately. Well, this is what happens when you don't know your backups is you end up doing the same strat a million times. Luluzephyr now. Lots of time buffer that could go into Lulu's favor here as Lathil finishes up E01. It looks like they're both finishing up at relatively similar times. Maybe that 20-second barrier just went down to 10, maybe. You can see Lathil enter E02 at 16:01, 16:18. So yes, Lathil did just lose a bit of a lead. There's still plenty of lead, but the boss fight, you never know what's going to happen in the boss fight here. We could see the craziest ending from Lulu. See, Lathil, once we go for this, oh, they're going to have a weird portal. They're going to reshoot it. And Lulu's already in the boss fight. That's another bit of time that Lulu's saving over Lathil here. Like I said, anything could happen. Even though you're behind 17, 18 seconds here, you still have plenty of potential to make it up in the boss fight. Let's check when this purple core drops in. We'll see where the runners are at. Let's see, like a 17:05 for Lulu, and Lathil. Lathil is just getting into the boss room now. This actually looks like it might be Lulu's game here. We'll say this is just round one. We could see, we don't know what we're going to see in round 2 or 3, but it looks like this round could go into Lulu's favor here. If they keep up this insane just ability to play. Yes, Lathil is now behind on the purple core drop by about 12 seconds, which means Lulu could just finish out strong and beat Lathil here, even though they were behind a major time loss. Or they were behind a decent bit, I guess it's better to say. We're going to see blue core now from Lulu. See the blue core hopping in. No, let's see red core. Oh, the blue core isn't in. But now now it's in. Okay. Let's see if that's enough. Gonna see this red core. Oh no! The red core miss. This is absolutely not good. It could still be enough though. We'll have to see. See how Lathil's ending goes. Oh no, the timer. This is just unfortunate. What happens? You just get the nerves, and you let the nerves get to you, and then this just happens. Unfortunately, 19:05 from Zephyr. Let's see if it's enough. Will it hold? Depends on what core is going in right now. This could be enough. This is gonna be close. 10 seconds. Lathil, if Lathil doesn't get it in immediately. 19:01. That'll be Lathil for round 1, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the closest we've ever seen. 4-second difference. That was an insane match. Unfortunately, it was all decided by that red core for Lulu. For round 1. Looks like it's going to go for Lathil. All right. Do you guys need any breaks? Any breaks? Breaks. Breaks. Everyone's good. Lathil, you need a break. You're ready. But you're both good. Looks like we don't really need a break. Or hold up. Looks like we're gonna be going right into the next one here. So we're gonna count you guys down and we're gonna go right again. So are you both ready? Let's do like some types, some nods. Lulu, are you ready? It looks like we're both ready. All right. I'm gonna count you down. Ready to start. 3, 2, 1, go. Good luck. And now they are off. We see a nice 0-0 start here. That was an insane ending there. Seeing just 4 seconds of difference. Oh, that cube throw is not what you want to see, unfortunately. That is incredibly tough ending. That is just crazy. What to even think about that. I mean, this is definitely not what you want to see at all. So, it's like I always say, it's just a little boring. There's not much is really going to happen. But I see a nice bless from Lulu here. Lathil not going to be blessed as much. Looks like I'm going to be taking a little bit of time on that blessing. Up there it is, though. It's going to come in the end. Now, let's see this O2. Lathil getting started with O2. Lulu's following close behind. Lathil gets a nice QCE. Lulu also make it to the end here. We see O3. We clean out O3 there for both of them. We're going to see O4 now. Let's see how these O4s go. Lathil going to jump straight into the pit like last time. And Lulu going to go for his peak. It's going to work out. We're seeing nice O4s from both. Now we're going into O5. O5 can definitely ruin some runs. You get just the wrong ending. But it looks like they went pretty all right for both of them. I'm gonna be honest, I was looking away, so couldn't completely tell, but it looked good enough. It was 6 here. Lathil gonna be going for the edible strat. First time not gonna work, so gonna go for the backup here. Lulu just goes straight for the jump in. So that's gonna be a little bit of time save for Lulu here. Going to 07. Now, last time we saw Lulu went for the classic standard 07. Well, Lathil went for the advanced edible 07. Let's see how that goes for them this time. Both runners took a little bit of a stumble here. Lathil gonna have to reload it once. Let's see how Lulu goes. If Lulu gets his first try, that's just clear time save over Lathil. It looks like that's how it's going to be. Lathil is going to get the second try advance. First try standard is still going to beat it out though from Lulu. Looks like Lulu is going to have a good ending, but good balance, like good foundation for the rest of the run. See these gap jumps. See Lathil hitting the block jump and getting clean 08. Lulu reloads a couple times, but it gets in the end. We'll see very clean 08. See 09 is going to go good for both of them. We see cube throw from Lathil is going to put them a little bit ahead. Let's see how this 10 goes. 605 from 1, 613 from Lulu. So it's going to be 8 seconds gap here. Does Lulu have the ability to take it back? We saw how close the last game was. Lulu had the lead all of EO2 until the very, very end. Now let's see how Lathil does and Lulu does. Maybe this will go to game 3. This will be the first game 3 that I've seen. Maybe even the first game 3 that happens. We're just going to see these 11s here. Luluzephyr makes up a little bit of time on Lathil. But both going to enter into 12. See, 12 is a toss-up for glitchless runners. It is either very easy or it kills your run. So let's see how it goes here. This could be great. Lulu, we actually switched places here. Lulu gets the fling first try, and now Lathil doesn't, as opposed to last run. They didn't have a save or backup, so they just had to reload the map, basically. That's going to put Lulu decently ahead here. So go. This cube throw could bring some time back if it hits, but fortunately, Lathil is just not in the door, so let's see how this goes again. There it goes. A little bit better hops allows Lathil to get through that door. Now let's get a time check as we get into this next map. See 51 from Lulu here. See 50, basically a 51 from both runners. There's a really high 50 from Lathil. So they're basically neck and neck at this point. I do believe, if I'm not mistaken, Lulu is actually ahead. No, actually, no, I am mistaken. It's hard to read. I'm sorry. I have a really, really low resolution picture at the moment. But we're going to see this 14 now. 14. Fling gang coming through from both runners. Going to see two flings looking good. Lathil gets a little bit of time save, not having to reload there. We're going with 15. Firsts are coming in. Looks like the first is good for Lulu. Is it good for Lathil? It's not good for Lathil. That's a huge time save for Lulu here. So we go into the ending of 17. Or 16, I mean, sorry. I don't know what happened there. I just brain farted a little bit. They're going to 16 now. See the Spider-Man come through. Oh no. Uh Or we see Lathil off to the races here on Spider-Man and Lulu, same time. A little bit of slip up at the start, but it looks like we're going to finish out strong for both. Let's see how this ending goes. Like both runners with strong endings. Now we're going into 17 here. Let's see. Lathil's going to go for the Chelino if they continue their pattern, while Lulu's going to go for his camera stack. Now, if Lathil doesn't get the fling first try, but Lulu does get the stack first try, that'll be a time save for Lulu. So that is what we're going to want to try and see here. If you're a Lulu gang. See, getting ready for the fling, getting ready for the stack. Camera's in place. Fling's coming in. The fling is good. And the stack is good too. So this is going to be a very, very similar match times. I'm not sure. Just not sure how much time Selena fling like that will save over stacking. And visually, Lulu's in the elevator first, but there is a little bit of game time difference. So we'll have to see at the end of the map. Both runners actually have detailed timers, so we will be able to see just what those maps were. That's a 35 and a 32, and both runners are green right now, by the way. I would like to say that. So if we see a double PB, it wouldn't even matter who won. It'll be a great match in either way. Let's see.
All right, so Lathil is going to be putting up the camera, and it's going to be a pretty even match here. We're in 18. Lathil's struggling a little bit here with the camera, while Lulu is going into the flings. This is still pretty even though, and Lulu
It's
is a little bit
incredibly
ahead
even.
on the timer, so this is probably like within 1 second of each other.
We're not going to say the reportals here, but Lathil does like to go for this last one. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Lathil went for
The
it
last
and did
one
not get it. That is
did
unfortunate.
not. Very unfortunate. Lulu manages to steer ahead here, I believe. I think this is Lulu's game right now. There's only a couple seconds going into this one. Let's see. Welcome back, okay, by the way. You left me in the
Yep.
dust.
I'm so sorry. That was
Dude,
not
DMV
planned.
5 seconds before the match starts says calm with me and then leaves.
It was not my fault.
We're gonna see a 44 going into 19 though, which was 42. So that's a 2-second match right now. There's anybody's game, it's anybody's PB right now. So we're gonna want to see some fierce playing because this could just be a stream PB, which is very fun.
It
Stream
seems like there's a
PBs.
strat difference when it comes to the 19 strats here, because Lathil is going for the I don't know what it's called, but the small shot.
Yeah.
And Lulu went for the fling instead.
Mm-hmm.
But Lulu did hit a much cleaner start, so this is it evens out a fair amount.
Yeah, we're both in the tube right now.
Though I think
Let's go
Lathil is
9.
actually slightly ahead in game time.
Mm-hmm. Because luluzephyr's computer, the SSD is putting in the work. The loads are it's very hard to get a time check on this match because Lulu's SSD is just insanely powerful. If you have 43 there, though. Lathil, we're probably going to see something similar. Yeah, but 45. That ending was what put Lathil behind now. Lulu has a lead.
That is very unfortunate. This is
However,
still very
Lathil's
close.
strats and EOO here are going to put Lathil just a little bit more ahead because we're going to see more advanced strats than this fling.
Yeah, and on top of that, Lulu is struggling a little bit with the shots here, which is what happens when you when the Pistons move, which is kind of unfortunate.
Yes.
But Lathil gets a fairly clean EO, even compared to the strats he's doing. So this is an insane play for Lathil right now, especially after that 19.
Yeah.
Very
We're going to see a
impressive.
14-19 going into the ending here. That's a very good EOO. It is. We're going to see a 37 or so. So Lathil now Much
Lathil struggling a
stronger.
little bit with the shot there, but overall, Lathil is still playing relatively well.
Mhm.
No complaints right here. Didn't have any problems with the turret or anything, so that's definitely nice. Shot a
Yes.
little bit too close on turret flippy
Mhm.
skippy, but and does not get a second try either. This is very unfortunate, but it seems like Lulu is also having similar problems.
Mhm. We saw last time, a couple days ago, Donald was on here, said you got to do the movement when you go up in a flippy skippy. It's going to save a lot of your attempts.
There we go. Lathil gets it, and now they are on pretty similar pace real time, but
Mhm.
still Lathil is just ahead game time.
Mhm.
So I think even
Oh,
though
the
Lathil is
glass isn't
struggling,
broken.
oh, Lathil is having pretty bad RNG right now. But
Mhm.
so is Lulu, so this is still very close. These players are making
Mhm.
very similar mistakes, so this is definitely very good for the match.
Oh, and Luluzephyr going to open the turret.
That is very unfortunate.
That is very unfortunate indeed. Might say seal
Lathil
the
gets a
deal, but you never
very
know with these matches.
Lathil got a very clean vent shot there.
Lathil's green in DO2. This could be a PB from Lathil.
What did you say his PB was? Like an 18?
Something like that.
Yeah, this pays for that if you can hit a
An
clean EO2.
1804 for Lathil. Clean
Yeah, I
EO2.
don't.
Their EO2 last run was a little bit rough, but
I
still
have
room.
faith.
Faith, indeed. And this just looks like it's going to be very hard to come back from for Lulu.
You never know what's going to happen with the cores though, because
Mm-hmm.
there's always weird things that can happen. You saw it happen in my race if you
Mm-hmm.
yesterday or
Yeah.
whenever it was.
Mm-hmm.
Lathil gets a clean purple core, which is to be expected, but it's always nice to not have anything happen. Do you think we're going to be seeing a blue corporization for any of these
Nope.
players? I assume not.
We didn't see last time, so I mean maybe
Yeah,
they're a little brazy here.
maybe. So right now we're just waiting for the turret to appear. Lathil just got the turret, which is nice. We're going to be seeing a pretty standard yellow core, which is completely fair. Though I do think the yellow core optimizations are very accessible to newer runners.
They'll do optimizations. That's for nerds.
Also doing a standard blue core, which is also to be expected. Oh, struggles a little bit with the movement. Will he be fast enough?
Mm-hmm.
He will not be
Oh,
fast enough. Oh, that is
what's
unfortunate.
literally gonna be grabbing this orange core here?
So it seems like Lathil is going to go back onto the button and
Mm-hmm.
getting the portals and getting it in second try pretty cleanly.
Mm-hmm.
They are Lathil is a little bit ahead in game time right now, but it seems like this is still going to be Lathil's
Yep.
game to
Like
win. And
Lathil speed. It
Lathil
also looks like a
closes
Lathil
out.
PB.
Yeah, it seems like it. An 1802 from Lathil.
It's a 2 second
Even with
PB for them
even
to
with
do
that
it.
EO2.
Mm-hmm. And we're gonna see the ending here from Lulu. Red Core killed their last run, unfortunately. We would be
Yeah,
going
that
to
is.
match 3, but
Yep.
it's just how shit happens in the business.
So I think Lathil actually is either the first or one of the first people to beat their opponent with a while having a slower base time.
However, these times are very close. So
Yeah, definitely very impressive from both runners.
yeah,
Let's hear from
let's talk to
them.
him.
Hey Lathil.
Hey,
Hey Lulu.
how you too?
Lathil, you are muted. Yes.
Uh,
Did you PB?
yeah, by like four
Insane.
seconds.
Very nice.
Yeah, that was a very nice
Uh,
PB. Kind of unfortunate about the blue core at the end there, but
Yeah, what was that?
yeah, you just got unlucky on the railing. So
um,
that was very
so,
impressive though. Good job to
yep.
both of you.
Mhm.
Very close matches.
Yeah, you guys were probably the closest match yet, with match 1 being only 4 seconds in between you two.
And the second match, I'm pretty sure Lulu was ahead going into EOO.
Mhm.
But Lulu just had a very unfortunate EOO that let Lathil get ahead. And Lathil, you had a very good EOO.
Yeah, I made 12 seconds there somehow. Maybe a bit.
That's impressive, yeah. Good job. Anyway, that was a very entertaining to watch from our perspective, and I hope all the viewers still also had a good time watching it, even though I wasn't able to commentate for a lot of it, which is unfortunate.
Yep.
Anyway, I do think that is it for the stream. I don't think there's anything else. If we have a look at the bracket real quick, we're going to be seeing Lathil moving up, and Lathil will be facing the loser of 27, which is
Dinos and Rogue Morality.
so not to disrespect morality or anything,
Not to
but I think
disrespect
it's
morality, but I don't.
I think
I
Lathil is
know
going to
where I'm
be
putting my
facing
money.
it. Yeah, I think Lathil is going to be facing morality next round.
Unfortunately,
That's easy.
because this is losers, really sorry to say, we're going to be seeing you not able to continue. It was a good showing you had for this match and the last one. Both
That was
pretty
definitely a
good
very
matches.
close match. Good
Mhm.
try from both of you.
Yeah.
What
But,
is the next match we're going to be seeing?
I don't think. Let's look.
I don't think there's anything more today, but
Nothing today, but tomorrow we have a very special match between M Sushi and Lundy Lizard. You're going to want to see that one.
yep.
M Sushi back to the game. So, you want to see M Sushi, you're going to want to see him tomorrow.
Absolutely.
And that time is going to be 1 p.m. EST, so it'll be like 21 hours, 20 hours, or like 4 hours ago, a day from 4 hours ago, something like that. Essentially.
Essentially.
I mean, that's basically what it is.
If you're in the Racing with Portal server, you can check out the matches channel,
No,
and
you
it's
can't.
pinned.
You
You
can't do
can't?
that.
You need the
If you're
role.
not in the race, you just can't see it.
Yes, you can.
No, you literally can't. I
Oh,
had
you
to
can.
ask for permissions to see it, so I could commentate.
Oh, it's the commentators that can see it. I'm stupid. We might want to
Alright.
actually open that up for people. I can talk to you. We can arrange that.
Yeah, you Mr. Admin. Alright.
Anyway,
That was all for today. Be back tomorrow for more Racing with Portals. You're gonna want to see M Sushi. You're gonna want to see Lundy Lizard. If you don't know, part of the hugest, like the biggest force behind this tournament that's been putting on everything you've seen so far is Lundy. So you're gonna want to see the literal person who's been working all the magic. They're actually here right now. You want to see them go up against M Sushi, your favorite YouTubers.
Surely
And,
I will win.
surely.
All right.
Have
a
a
good one,
great
everyone.
day slash night slash evening slash morning, everyone.
Bye bye.
Yeah.